Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
BB. El bebé.
Hey there. Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before.
Mama.
Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
¿Mi sangre? ¿En serio?
Sam, Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the death stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
¿Cómo me voy? ¿Me voy a bañar? ¿Y ahora? Mejor toma agua. Sam. Te vas a dañar tus riñones. cómo me salgo?
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Máscara de Ludens. Pues mi gente, ¿cómo me salgo? ¿Qué hago? Aquí está.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Bueno, entiendo que esos ya los tenía colgados antes.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on the journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data is stored on site, our Cairo programs won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are Graham, generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect Cupid, and bring Cairo Communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to engage zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our pasts. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored.
¿Por qué me matan
Like
horrible?
bringing a dinosaur back to life, a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo Communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
¿Por qué tiene un bebé ahí? ¿Por qué no? Es Bibi. Es el bebé, Ronnie. ¿Cuál es mi misión ahora?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Acepto un nuevo encargo en la ciudad capital Not. O sea, aquí. ¿A dónde es? Abajo, verlo adentro. Nadie vino, o sea, literalmente estaba sola la primera hora de intro. ¿Dónde es aquí? Ah, es que creo que era acá abajo. O sea, no me debía salir. Oigan, ¿sí me escucho bien? Es que ahorita no estoy tan cerca del micro. Porque siento que me escucho muy alto, ¿no? ¿Me escuchas, joya? Va.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam Porter Bridges. Creo que ya resolví.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer.
¿Para qué quiero 8,000 pesos?
The first of these knots is a Bridges way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need and connect the Cupid.
Acepta pedidos.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your
Ay, lo callé. Resumen de pedido de información clave para eso.
review them before getting underway.
¿Una 50-60 cuesta 8,000? Hola, Ari, ¿cómo está tu cabecita?
Sam, they should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Ajá. Uy, está bien pesadote. Si se ve muy con el paseo por las praderas. ¡Ey, qué bien! O sea que yo fui la pastilla. O sea que yo fui el somnífero, entiendo. O sea que doy sueño. Ah. Debo ir acá. Creo que es para hacerle como así, ¿no? Y luego acá. ¡Ey! Aprendí a usar marcadores.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
¿Cómo les fue en sus días, gente? Ah, ya se ve bien, ¿no? Oye, cada día más mi trabajo, ¿pero qué, tu jefa?
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there?
Ah, no.
You can leave some of your own if you'd like.
Ah, ahí está.
Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Usa L1 y triángulo para poner... Se ve... Ah, mira. ¿Qué ponemos? No arrojar basura.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear.
Don't mind me.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Lo único que pedí 2 días de vacaciones. ¿2 días de vacaciones? ¿Esas son vacaciones? Yo creo que sí les godín.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying, but that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
¿Cómo que solo 12 idas? Son 15, depende de cada empresa. No, cuando chambeas no están 12 días dependientes de años en la empresa al año para cuando los quieras usar. Qué feo, ¿no? Oigan, ¿ustedes trabajarían, por ejemplo, de que una jornada de 24 horas y descansan 48? ¿Ustedes harían eso?
Saisil 196 dice, y antes estaba peor. Antes cuando cumplías un año te daban míseros 6 días.
Ay, qué feo. Ay, me desvío mucho de la ruta. ¡Ay! ¡Nos caemos! Me tropecé, se me dobló el tobillo. Se me dobló la patita. ¿Qué es esto?
This one's for you.
¿Qué es esto? No cambiaré mi ciclo de sueño. Me perdí hacia dónde iba. Hacia acá. Oh, es Niti. Oigan, ya se ve bonito, ¿no? Se ve muy fluido. O sea, yo. Estoy loca. ¡Ay! ¡Resbalo! ¡Ey! Se me dobla la patita. ¿Qué onda? Ya se ve mejor, ¿no? No como ayer. Que sí se veía todo rascuachón.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't take out the rain.
Ay, pues échale un paraguas. Ay, no. Oye. ¿Qué pasó? Oiga, no llovió muy cabrón, ¿no? Debo apurarme porque está lloviendo. Dale, Ronnie, descansa, si es que descansas.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The death stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go.
¿De qué me habla?
There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the death stranding, the whole damn mess.
Ronaldo. Pensé cómo saber tu salario diario integral. ¡Ojo! Así lo voy a preguntar a Sil. Sil, ¿me conviene ese chamba? ¿Cómo saco mi escalera? Ay. ¿O sí llego? ¡Ay! ¡No! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Mi paquete! ¿Por qué no llegará mi paquete de Temu? El repartidor. ¡No! Mi paquete atorado 5 semanas en Cuautitlán Izcalli. A mí antes me alcanzaba y ahora ya no me alcanza. ¿Por qué? Partidor ahogado en Cancún. Ay, ay no. Ay, eso sí me dio mucha risa. Ay, no. Ay, no. Qué risa. Ay, ya que deje de llover. Se me va a quemar todo. Cada vez gastas más en diferentes cosas. ¿Cómo en qué? Hola, Caos. Ay. Hay que de comer. Andas de deudor alimenticio, ¿no? Imagínense que ustedes sean deudores alimenticios. Qué horrible.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Thank you.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Pues yo empecé a gastar más en la renta para un mejor lugar y pues mejor internet, además de los planes de celular y mensualidades de carro. ¿Cómo que mensualidades de carro? Hay suscripción al... ¿Qué versión del carro tienen? ¿La básica, normal o premium? ¿Y qué planes de celular? Bueno, ya no te vas a preocupar. Bueno, no sé si ya pusiste lo de tu línea. Pero, si no lo has hecho, ya no vas a tener que preocuparte.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
La memoria USB. Sí parecen, ¿no? De estas de Kingston. Ya te vienen. Se ve hermoso ya, ¿no? Hasta. Financiamiento de crédito para un carro. Hay que pagar en cuotas mensuales. Nunca lo haría aunque tuviera que hacer eso. Pues mira, pronto eso dejará de ser un gasto, Sneaky. Añadimos esto. Ahora puedo usar. Conocer la siguiente estructura. Usar el CQ. O sea. Cada equipo ser enviado en. ¿Eh? Ahora esta ya está conectada a la red Kira, lo que te permite ver y acceder a las estructuras de otros jugadores.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Gracias, gracias. Ay, no. Ay, estoy bien horrible. Uy. ¿Tiene noticias de que personas premiadas? Sí, creo que sí, lo vi, Snippy. Las noticias TikTok. Fabricar equipo. Ok. ¿Cuánto ocupa? Resinas, metales. Ok, tengo muchas resinas y metales. Hacer escala. Ah, pero es que esto pesa, ¿no?
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
Ay, son un buen de botones. L2, R2. Primero hago mis entregas.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Ay, qué bonito. Voy a entrar acá. Destino Ciudad Capital Mat.
Delivering cargo.
¡Hola, Rey! Sigo sin entender para qué es esto. No sé qué sea, pero va. Ah, ya veo, tengo un montón de cosas en mi espalda. Tengo 4 escaleras, un anclaje de escala. Y casi no ves esta semana porque intenté trabajar un rato. ¿Ojito? Vamos a construir. Aquí afuera. Yo creo que se puede, ¿no? Como de que...
Sorry, Sam. I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a spot outside the sensor ring and try again.
Aquí. Pero no sé para qué hice esto, ¿eh? Pero lo hice.
Construction complete.
Gracias. Ahora vamos a poner aquí un... ¿Cómo era? Oye, es que son muchos botones, ¿eh? Ay. Vamos a poner... No hay como uno de... Aquí está. Mucha ingeniería. Mati Matoso. Ahí está. Ahora recogemos el pedido.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until the
Ya cuando tengas tu moto vas a ser más realista. ¿Realista de qué?
Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Always like the quiet.
Mm, mm, mm. A las 6. ¡Ay! Construcción de buzón. ¡Ay! ¿Debí construirla más lejos? Parada al oeste de Capital Knots. Construye buzón en el lugar designado. ¿Y cuál es el lugar de construcción? Ah, debí hacerlo ahí. Bueno, no hay problema. Ahorita lo hacemos.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
¡Oh! ¡Ay, llevo un buen de cosas! Inga tú. ¡Ay, no mames! Sam, te va a dar tortícolis. Uy. Inga tu maíz. Vámonos. Sam. Ah,
You'll need a PCC to build a post box.
casi me caigo.
Fortunately, you can fabricate one at any terminal.
Ah, ya fabriqué uno aquí. Me hubiera esperado a hacerlo ayer. Tremendo espaldón. Ah, centro de distribución. ¿Dónde debo? ¿Debo ir hasta allá? Piezas de carga ajá, sí. Envía metales raros. Pero ¿dónde está el otro, la otra tarea? ¿En dónde? ¿En dónde?
Sam, if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also
4 centímetros de columna.
weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
Ok. Entonces como... Equipo de una parada al oeste de la ciudad. Estoy como acá. Ay. Ay, no.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
El bebé me dio un like.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Me van a agarrar. Imagínense que tu chamba sea caminar y caminar y caminar y caminar y caminar. ¿Qué hace?
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
¿Qué tengo equipado? no había comprado uno de... Para hacer una... de post de correo. ¿Qué es esto? Prepararte y el R2. Gente me mié. Hicieron un buen. ¡Ahora creció un hongo! Yo sin entender, según yo me compré, bueno, para hacer una de post. Esto, ¿saben? ¿Un efecto mantecada? Easy, easy boy. ¡Ay, caché! No. Uy, no está bien chiquita. Ay. Es que aquí el agua está muy alta.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Ay, pusieron esa de peligro, yo que por ahí no paso. Ay, sí es cierto, mi bebé se está muriendo.
exceed sustainable levels. It triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia.
Autotoxemia.
If he's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
¿Dónde se guardó? Ay. Ahora no. Mi bebé todo muerto. Oigan, pero se me desmantelan, pero... ¿Dónde se guardan? ¿O no se guardan?
Phoebe?
Beginning scan.
Ay.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. mind connecting us to the network?
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Correo, datos, reciclar.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer,
Parece Juanga, ¿no?
supplies for you here is needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
¿Cómo me meto? Hola, Jorge. El saque de Vin.
Thank you for your continued support.
¡Hola! Ajá.
Thank you for your continued support.
Muy bien.
For your contribution.
Como de un cuartito. Por aquí, ¿no?
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
¡A mi bebé!
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
No sé si esto se debe pasar o si se me murió por descuidada. O sea, bueno, no se murió, pero... Ajá. ¿Por qué no puede dormir sin amarrarse así?
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said.
extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Yo. El bebé me dio 15 likes.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the death stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time. 2,
1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information. such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Que sean así. Ah. Ah. Todos sus likes. ¿Y ahora qué?
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own.
Oh.
They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its still mother at around 28 weeks and laid in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's been born. The procedure halts its development. But at 28 weeks, its sense systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
Hola, Sua.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
¿Qué estamos haciendo? Estamos stranding. En la parada al oeste de Capital Norte.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Pues cayendo, es que llego recién de un campeonato de fútbol y ando cansado. Dale, descansa las patitas. Ah, no podemos hacer nada porque... Ah, ya entendí.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Ay, tengo varios.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Have a pleasant journey. ¿Y el bebé? Ah, es que está desactivado. ¿Y el bebé?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone. Whoopee.
Construction complete.
Y ya, ¿no? No, es que tengo que poner una como en medio, igual. Bueno, ya puse una ahí.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Yo quizás sí lo voy a dejar ahí. Pues está, ¿qué es eso? Pues Crimson, pues es que así me dicen siempre. De 100 mililitros. ¿Qué significa eso? ¿Me voy a petatear?
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Quiero probar esto. La cuerda. Me metí así bien. Bien vergas. Ay no, se me vio todo.
Been busy? Seems all the mutants in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
¿Cuál era el de esto? La impresora.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
¿Cómo? Gente, se me va. Rip otros 4 centímetros de columna. Me da gracia la mecánica de sigilo enseña que pise la espalda. Sí, literal. ¡Ay, los dejé tiesos! Mati. Gracias por la resub. ¿Sí es resub? ¿O qué es?
There we go.
Mande. Tranquilo. ¡Uy!
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let it work. It was revolutionary.
¿Qué le pasó?
No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry.
Ay, no, iba otra vez. Mi amor, cálmate. Mi amor.
Folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
¿Estará muy profundo?
Just a bit further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
¿A poco se pueden usar armas de fuego?
Sam, these Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Hello?
El Juanga.
Chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well?
Las condiciones que hay afuera.
Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
La crisis y la percepción del antiguo Egipto sobre la vida y la muerte hace 2 años. Centro de distribución. Ok.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
El ancho de banda. Me dieron muchos Nikes. ¿Manipulador? ¿Cómo? La gente te considera un cadáver que se lo pueden confiar pedidos básicos, pero con tiempo y esfuerzo algún día podrás ser conocido como una verdadera leyenda. ¿Obtuviste el nivel 10 de otros? Ok, de otros.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
¿No agarré como un buen de cosas más? Yo creo que las cosas pesaban un buen, ¿no? ¿Era qué sigue? Terminal, seleccionar, terminal de envío, reciclar.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it.
¿Por qué me dieron B? ¡Puedo hacer puentes!
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores.
Ay.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Ah, puedes llevar más carga. Estamos más mamados.
This is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Pega mouse, pif. ¿Qué es eso? Es como algo... ¿hentai o algo así?
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though, local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
En el oeste del capital no. Voy a cancelar. Ah, no, sí.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
No, 3 centímetros de columna de nuevo. Es como un declive animado como Mickey Mouse. Creo que sí la vi, parece como... ¿Cómo se llama este? Como Cuphead, ¿no? Pareciera, o sea, eso me recordó, pero en blanco y negro justo. Sí lo vi en Steam. En el lugar designado. ¿Y dónde debo poner el puente? ¿Aquí? Lo vi en Steam. Me apareció en la página de inicio. Y dije, ay, parece Cuphead, pero no. ¿Sabes si lo hicieron los de Cuphead?
Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
¿Cómo se llama?
Sam, looks like we found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Me One Piece. Pues quién sabe, ¿eh? Ay, qué bonito se ve.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Bridge, como mi apellido. Parque eólico. Live action, si quieres ahorrate el rellenazo. El live action es fiel, literalmente fiel al manga. Nada un poco más familiar. ¿Por qué es grosero? Oye. El nombre de ese sticker.
There we go.
Ay, no. Hoy está muy pesado eso. No, 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 no. Me voy a quebrar. La quebradita. Córrele, córrele.
Thanks for your help.
Así. ¡Ay! Así, porque si no me voy a estampar. Me voy a dar en mi malle. amor, mi amor, mi amor, mi amor, mi amor. Tranquilízate. Hola, Chanti. ¿Qué opinas del Winston en Hambre Cream? Que no te esperaste a que yo hiciera stream, entiendo. Pero está bonito el Winston. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, me voy a caer! Está muy escabroso por aquí, ¿eh? Pues ya me lo acabo de enojar. Pues ahorita iba a jugar. No, entiendo. El largo mango descansa en paz. Y aparte mero acaba en mayo, creo. Ay, canijote. Ay, 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 ay. Ay. Estoy en ventilador. Yo llevando lo básico para mi viaje de 2 días. Ay, cómo me picó.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Ojalá. Tuve que trepar cerros.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
El mayor problema de la humanidad, la logística y contaminación quiere al uno, el descubrimiento de las playas y el concepto de muerte.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person.
Persona?
It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Delivering cargo.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two? Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
No sé cuánto pesa.
Bridge has printing materials stored at the wind farm. We'd like you to bring some to the distro center. These materials are pretty varied, and to get the most out of the Cairo printer, we need as many different types we can get.
Entonces, ¿qué hago? De nuevo, mi columna. Ayuda. ¡Ay, está bien pesado!
Double check the order summary.
$40.60. ¡Ay, está bien pesadísimo!
Order assigned.
Uy.
Hello.
I can't enough. I really can't.
¿Cómo acaricio a bebé? A revisar a Pepe.
That's it. That's it. Everything's okay.
Ay, qué bonito.